Oh, Jen. Hey, good
Oh,
morning.
hey,
How
Thad.
are you?
What's up?
Oh, not much. You ready for this? It's going to be a long day.
Yeah, I brought a ton of caffeine. We're good.
Good. This is yours.
Okay.
And I also wanted to give you, these are all the numbers for how we're picking the entrances for who comes out when. So if you want to just go around as you're interviewing people, they can pick a number and then that'll be their number.
All right, fantastic.
You know what? I saw Christian's hat laying around. I'm going to go grab it, and that way they can pull it out of a hat as opposed to you just carrying a stack of paper. So
Sounds good.
I'll be right back.
All right, cool. Thanks, Thad. Johnny LaQuasto, what's happening?
What's happening, Jen?
You can hold this. It's yours
I
now.
will hold
It's
this.
yours
Yes,
now.
thank you very much. What are we talking about?
Johnny, it's your first time not only competing in the free-for-all, but I believe it's your first time as a Schmoedown contestant. Am I wrong?
Oh, without question. And Jen, 48 people are competing in the free-for-all?
Yeah, you don't think this is a little much to start off this way?
It's never too much for me, okay? 4 dozen people. That's 18 more than even in the Royal Rumble. That means, Jen, I have a 2.08% chance of winning the entire free-for-all. And that's totally fine. Look, I'm here to prove not only that I'm the best person behind the microphone in the Schmoedown, anytime I get an opportunity, I will knock it out of the park. I'm also here to prove that I might know a thing or two about movie trivia.
Really? So what are you going to do if you happen to win today?
If I happen to...
I mean to interrupt. I can't wait anymore, Jen. I need to know my number. I have people around here
You
walking
do know
around.
how this works. I'm talking to
I don't
her in
care.
front of the camera. We're having a conversation.
Sorry. They
VIP,
sent me around
that
with a
means
hat today and
VIP.
it's got all the
Very
numbers, so I'm the one that's in
important
charge of everything here. Which means we're
Let me get
screwed.
this thing. Come on, I want to see where I'm at here.
I'll hold it above your head, which isn't hard.
Not hard. Thank you, Jen.
I can actually see the bottom of the hat. You're taking the mic with you.
How are you guys feeling about today?
It is a whole bevy of emotions. 1 year ago, we were at the free-for-all watching from the sidelines. Now we are thrust into the battle. It's fun. I'm excited.
Are you a little nervous about this format?
I am a little bit because when we play this game, it's us two. So I don't have him to crutch on in this game. I have to do it on my own. So we'll see.
How does it feel to be one of the female competitors this year?
I'm so excited to be here with all of these other beautiful competitors here, like Stacy and Rachel and all of the newbies that have played like DC Movie News, and then we got Box Office Breakdown. So I'm really excited to get in there and play against them.
Now, I have the rest of the numbers in here. Are you ready to draw one?
Of course.
Hold this for me while we do this. Now, you can react, you just cannot say your number out loud.
I'm good at that, so let's go ahead and try it.
Reacting's hard for them.
Reacting. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
I'll keep this.
Yeah, keep that on you.
Okay.
Very, very tense moment here.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah? Yeah?
You know what?
All right.
I'm just gonna have fun. Let's do this.
Speaking of embarrassed, I love those pans.
Embarrassing.
Did you whip those out just for today?
I mean, I've had them.
You can
for a
hold this,
little
by the
while.
way.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you guys can pick up your Wild Berries shirts at Wild Berries. You guys can get them online, tpublic.com. This is one of the many designs. We're working on some new designs. We're going to be the highest selling t-shirt in the history of the world. So you guys got in early. You're lucky, because once the Wild Berries take over the world, that's it. But today, Jen, today is more of a singles thing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to win, and that's totally fine. Okay, I didn't come to
cannot
win.
go in with that
I didn't come
attitude.
to win. I
You
came
cannot go in
to
with that
sell
attitude.
t-shirts. I don't look good in belts, Jen. I look good in loud pants. You can get these at Loudmouth Golf. I'm just selling myself to the highest bidder, guys. Depending on my number, listen, if I get 48, great. I may have a chance of winning. If I get anything less than 48, more than likely I will not win,
Well-
depending on who was there at the
Well,
play.
speaking of, I have the numbers in here.
Okay.
Okay? So, I'll let you pull out of here,
Okay.
but it sounded awful. I will let you grab your number.
Okay.
And you can't say it to anyone, but I would like for you to react to it.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. I can't say the number?
No.
Okay.
Just let us know by your reaction.
Guess who's not winning? Anyway, guys, I may win, I may not, but what I guarantee you is that if there's a Bad Boys 2 question, the world will explode. It will be the worlds colliding. And also, if you guys didn't hear, you guys can pick up your Wild Berries t-shirts at tpublic.com/wildberries. I don't think we actually have a backslash. Just go to tpublic, look up Wild Berries. Jen, you're great.
Wait, I was going to ask you, if you do win on some off chance today, I don't need the mic, I'm mic'd. If you do win on some
Congratulations. Look who's all mic'd up.
Yeah, I work here.
Oh, I don't.
I wanted to ask you, if you win today, who? I'm assuming the Wild Berries would want the team title. You would go after the team title with the chance?
Listen, okay? The world wants the Wild Berries to be team champion. The world wants it. I don't want to disappoint the entire world, okay? There are people out there screaming. They want the Wild Berries. They don't want Josh McCouga.
Right,
Wild Berries! See, there was an echo in here. You heard it, okay? They don't want Josh McCouga. They don't want Elliot Dewberry. They want the Wild Berries. And they also want a Wild Berries t-shirt.
Oh my God. Mr. Dagnino, how are you feeling this morning?
Gucci.
Right, we're still doing that.
I'm feeling really good about life right now.
You look a little tired.
I am a little bit, but I just got rolled out of bed because I went to bed at 4 in the morning.
Oh, and this
big
new
day.
jacket of yours?
This is, no, I've had this for a long time.
Yeah?
Yeah. I got a couple of big announcements today at the free-for-all.
I don't really think that we're going to have time for
You
that.
guys will see them.
It's going to be a lot of competition.
You'll see them. I mean, I'm not even competing.
Oh, you're not?
No, I'm just going to make sure everybody knows I'm here with a couple of different angles
Christian know you're not
and
competing?
business ventures.
Oh, really? We thought
Yeah.
you were competing. That's not happening anymore?
I don't know. It's news to me.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
okay.
Like,
Yeah.
You know what? If I feel like it, I will. Depends. Like, if it gets to a certain time when I need to do that, then I'll do it. If not, then I'm not going to.
Who are you rooting for out of your people? Anyone that you're expecting to really
JT's
take
going to
this?
win the whole thing.
Really?
Yeah. Depending on what number he's got.
It's a bold statement.
I love JTE as a player,
He seemed
as
pretty
a
happy
person.
with his number when we spoke to him earlier.
He could have the number 1 and still win. Okay? He's the best player, hands down, in this whole game. Now, there's a couple of dark horses. What's his name? Josh McCougar.
Really?
Yeah. He's a... No, I'm kidding. I don't even know if he's playing. No one has a chance. Maybe Mark Andraco, a former Lions Den member. You know, he's an idiot for, defecting, but he's a solid player. And I think
Right.
he'll do well. So we'll see.
Well, thank you for all your predictions and your time. I know you're busy with all your announcements today.
Yeah. I gotta go.
If you need me, come find me later.
I will. I'm going to do
Get
some
your mic.
online shopping over here as well.
Okay.
Thanks.
Jay Washington, Stacy, what's going on, guys?
Nothing. We're here, and this is here.
We're chit-chatting. Say hello. Pay respect to my mole rat.
Trying to figure out all this, like when we win, how do we do this?
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're trying to plan that out and then figure out.
So, hypothetically, if you were to win, one of you were to win, would you challenge someone for the belts immediately?
That's something we're going to discuss. That's not for the world to know. No, it's none of your business, so we'll figure that out later.
Stacy, how are you feeling about this? This is your second time competing in the free-for-all, right?
It is, yeah. I mean, last year I was like a newbie, green, like a baby-born mole rat. But this year, I mean, I'm here to
A lot
play.
of things have changed.
Yeah.
Certain friends aren't friends, That's just my opinion.
What were you saying, Jay? I'm sorry.
Things have changed. Certain friends aren't friends anymore. They've gone their other ways.
No.
So
I actually have not seen that person around here, so.
Those people don't matter. Today is about us and me for my competition spot. So there you go.
my spot.
And your
I'm in the free for all as well.
Oh, so I'm gonna give you guys your numbers. You have to pick them. Hang on a second. I'm gonna let Jay go first.
All right.
Don't tell anyone. Just keep it to yourself. Do you have anything to say? That's a no. Fantastic. Okay. Let me mix them around. All right. The eyebrows raised.
Okay. Let's do this.
Is it good or bad? Is it good or bad? Or
It's a mole rat. It's a naked mole rat.
doesn't help. Doesn't help.
People know. Viewers know what I mean.
Viewers know
what I mean.
All right. Well, best of luck to you today, darling. And you too, Jay. Wonderful to see you again.
You too. I'm about to eat some hummus and deal with this number I pulled.
Dale, what are you doing here?
Jennifer Sturger, what's going on?
Not much, man. I'm excited to see you. I didn't know you were in it today.
In it?
Yeah.
Oh, like in the free-for-all?
Yeah.
No. I'm not actually
Oh.
competing. No, I'm just here hanging out, supporting the Schmoedown, dude. The dude is a little hungover, so
Yeah, you kind of got me with that whiskey last time. I totally thought you were drinking some Coke.
I got more today, but I'm waiting on it. I got to do coffee and water first. But I'm just here hanging
Save
out.
a little for your girl.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here. It'd be cool to play. That would be awesome, dude. But you know what? I'm still shaking off the last match with Bateman.
Oh man.
But you know what? It's kind of like what I assume skydiving is like. You do it and then you're like addicted and you won't go all the time. I don't know if that's what skydiving is like, but
Me neither.
Yeah, I'm not.
Well,
the
I
dude's
like
not
my
as
planes. Yeah, I
quick
like to
as
be in
he
the
usually
plane.
is, right now.
It's early.
It is early,
It's gonna
dude.
be a long day.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I cannot wait to get back in the ring, dude. If that's not today, but sometime, dude. I just hope I get another shot in there, because I'm
Who do you
hungry.
want? Who do you want for your next match?
I want Dagnino, dude. I've always wanted Dagnino.
You're better than that.
I'm better than him in the ring, and that's what I want to prove, dude. I want to take on Dagnino. I want to give the dude heel to all the heels. Okay,
I like
they're gonna
it.
feel the heel of the dude if you're a heel. So I'm trying to be a force for good, force for peace in the Schmoedown world,
And whiskey.
dude. And whiskey, dude. Which I will be drinking whiskey again today. Last night I killed an entire bottle by myself, which it was
Struggling
more
a little
fun than
bit.
that. Sounds like I was like depressing, but it was very fun. It was a great big party and it was a real good time. But yeah, so I'm recovering from that and just coming
good
out
luck
to support.
nursing your hangover today.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for coming out and supporting us. It means the world.
Absolutely, thank you very
All right.
much. And I heard actually, your husband plays for the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
I'm from Arizona. I live in Phoenix.
Oh, then
Yeah.
you totally got to go hang out and do movie trivia.
Absolutely, sounds good.
Awesome. You aren't going to socialize with everyone?
What are you doing in here? Who let you in here? What is that?
What the hell are you doing? The Hulk Hogan mustache?
I'm doing what the world wants.
Oh, you can hang on to this. Let's talk for a second, bro.
What do you need?
Well, first of all, I have your number.
You have my number?
I do have.
Oh, like my number in the
Yeah,
campaign.
I have-
I thought you understood me or something.
Oh no. I have the numbers in here.
Right.
So let's shake them up, draw your number, and we'll go from there. Okay.
I should get an attorney present. Have you seen Bobby Gucci? He's
Yeah,
my manager
he's busy.
and attorney. Okay, all right.
All right.
This is on
if
record.
you don't like it,
if you
then
do
you know
something,
you can have your attorney.
All right. Okay.
Oh my God.
I want to get the.
Stop looking. You can't look.
Can't look.
No. Such cheaters. Don't say it.
Why do I
don't
have
look-
to, do I have to do this?
Yeah, you don't look excited.
Do I get an appeal?
You do not.
Unbelievable.
Run it by your manager. I'm sure he's got some plans for you guys, all right? Okay, I guess this is over. How you feeling today, buddy?
It's gonna be a long day.
Yeah?
It's gonna be a long.
You've had a long couple of weeks, though, between all of the Fife Club, appearances, and you got to be feeling pretty strong going into today.
Oh yeah,
as a
no,
team.
I'm excited. The number is like the wheel. The number you get, you can be the best player in the world. But if you're like number 9, there's 48 of us. If you're number 9, you have to answer like 300 questions.
But let's keep it real. Last year, you cleared that table.
Yeah, well,
What did that feel like?
Well, if you watch the video, I didn't realize I had done it. When I saw the scoreboard, I saw my number was different than the other 4. I'm like, oh, I lost. So then when they said it, I was like, oh, wow, how did that happen?
Yeah.
That's lightning in a bottle, That's like your first movie winning an Oscar for it. I don't know if that'll happen again today. I don't know if the odds of getting a lineup of that many great people again. It's all fate. I hope it happens again. I would love to clear the table a couple of times, but I'll be happy if I can make it to the end.
Who are you hoping that you end up at the table with? Got any vendettas you need to settle right now?
Not any vendettas, but I would love to go up against Sam again because he's such a good competitor and he's so smart. And off camera, we have a lot of similar interests, and I think it would be fun to compete with him. I think he's a great competitor, and he's a good guy, so that would be fun. I would love to, Snyder. I would love to clear him off. I'd love to clear off JTE.
Wouldn't we all?
All my old teammates that or like the drinking water in Flint, toxic. I'd like to get rid of, there'd be some fun in that. But this is all fun too. I'm trying to have fun with it. There's no real, it's a game. Christian had put it on Facebook. It's a game, enjoy the gamesmanship. That's fun. I just want it to be exciting. So.
Well, speaking of exciting, I have the numbers right here. So, it's your turn.
I feel like I'm looking into the Ark of the Covenant at the end of Indiana Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Except my face is melting because it's so gross outside. Hang on. Hold
it's
this.
It's going to be hot in here, too.
Oh, I know. I'm already
sweating.
sweating.
We're going to have a nerd storm front.
I'm already sweating. Just react. Don't say it out loud. Everything's a surprise. I don't even want to know. That's it?
You said don't react.
I said react. Don't
react.
Don't just.
And I'm gonna be a cool customer.
How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful.
You got to be excited about today, right?
Yeah, today is huge. I think this is our best competition of the year. We have so many people. What?
I changed my mind. I changed my mind. I'm gonna be in the free for all.
I mean, I have to run it by Christian.
No. I ran it by Thad already. Earlier, I called him last night.
Yeah, he's allowed. You can compete. You're not gonna do very well, I don't think, but you can compete if you want.
Well, look, here's what I'm thinking about doing. Competing.
Yeah.
1, winning. 2, and then announcing the biggest surprise of all time.
What is?
Well, I can't tell you that. That would be stupid.
Okay. Well, do you have a number?
No, I need to pick it right now.
Give him a number.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, fine. Give him a number.
They need me here. They want me here.
Okay. Don't say it out loud.
I won't. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You know what? Let me see how many other numbers are in there.
I mean, they're all in here.
This is staged. Staged it.
It's not. It's. Mr. Bateman, how's it going?
Listen, Jessica, I'm here to do one thing and one thing only, and that's
Still
pound
Jen.
an entire bottle of Jameson and win this fucking free-for-all.
Are you a little nervous going into this?
I don't have time to be nervous. I'm the boss.
You don't cut my checks, but okay.
This interview's over.
You need your number.
My number?
Yes, I have numbers in this hat for the free-for-all.
I'm number 1, baby.
Okay, but you should probably draw a number just in case. Hold this. You don't want 1 in this case. All right.
This is Ben, the boss Bateman, putting on a show for you, the people.
Oh my God, stop. Here. Don't read it out loud. Just react. All right.
Not bad.
Okay.
Not bad.
Best of luck to you today, sir.
Thanks, Jess.
I need a raise, and it's Jen. I have your numbers.
Okay.
In this hat.
Excellent.
Okay.
Okay.
You can't read it. You just have to react to it. All right.
Okay.
And then we're gonna chat.
Right, because I have to keep it a secret.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot. I'm not dealing with a cheater. I had to hold it over JTE's head.
Oh, smart move. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Can I look at her number?
No.
Come on.
Put it in your pocket.
Good.
Don't share it with anyone.
I won't.
Emma, you've had a really great run lately, running with the Fife Club. Is that what we're calling you guys now? The Fife Club,
Yeah,
the
it is.
Shire Wolves.
Fife Club, Shire Wolves. Except unlike Fight Club, you should definitely talk about Fife Club with all your friends.
Non-stop.
Tell everyone.
You've got to be feeling pretty good going into today.
I am feeling pretty good going into today.
You and I were speaking about a few days ago. We were talking about how this is a little bit lower, expectations, a little lower stress, and it's a much more fun competition.
It is. This is a really fun competition because ultimately, with the free for all, there's no chance of spinning the wheel and you getting a category that you're really strong in and your opponent getting a category that they're not, or vice versa. I mean, this is 100% luck of the draw. It's luck of the draw. Do they ask questions in categories you're strong in? Do you have a good number? So, and ultimately it's a fun time to get together with everybody who's competing in the Schmoedown and just answer some questions about movies and have a good time.
So I think I already know the answer to this one, but if you win today, what belt might you be going after?
I mean, I feel like I would like to redeem myself in the Inner Geekdom. Based on what I've seen of some of the new competitors in that realm, I think I could definitely take them. And, I had unfortunate circumstances in my last match, and I know that I know my stuff. and that would definitely be my answer.
Exactly. We'll study up on those deep cuts, right?
Yeah.
Rachel, while I have you here, should we draw your number as well?
All right, let's get this over with.
All right. Oh, in the hat.
In the hat. Promise I'm not looking.
Don't say it.
Okay.
Okay. The okay with a small little smile. Now you had a rough match against Sam because you guys were neck and neck, and then the speed round.
Yeah, I haven't recovered from that one yet.
But today's a chance for you to redeem yourself.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it goes. High highs, low lows, and the free for all is, like Emma said, a time to just sort of. Whatever happens, happens. We're all here. The vibe in the room was insane last year. It's already insane today. Anything can happen. You just answer as many questions as you can and see how you do. My goal is to last more rounds than I did last year, to have fun and hopefully be at the table with some fellow friends and movie trivia nerds. And if I could take out one of the big guys, that'd be fun, but we'll see.
Anyone you really, really want to knock off that table?
If only Dan Merle was here.
Man.
Well, there would be a little sweetness if that would be Sam. I won't lie.
I'd like to.
I love him, obviously, but you know. Bibbs, McWeenie, Roca, JTE. JTE wasn't here last year, and he's been talking a lot of smack about coming and playing this year. So to knock him off the table could be fun. So yeah, a lot of people. But if I win, I play in 3 divisions, so I have a lot of options to consider.
Ladies, it's been real. Good luck to both of you today. I am so pumped at the number of women that are competing.
Yes, there's a big improvement this year. I'm really excited about it.
Go Five Club. Sam.
Hey, Jen.
You look comfortable.
Oh, thanks. I'm so comfortable. I was just about to nap.
That looks like a great pillow you have there.
You know, I got to say, as a blanket, it works. As a pillow, it's dog shit.
How are you feeling about today, man?
About today, I feel excited.
As someone that won it last year.
Yeah.
Do you feel like there's a lot riding on your shoulders?
No, there's not that much riding on my shoulders like there was last year, because last year I won it and I used the win to cash in an attempt at winning the belt away from Dan Merle. Unfortunately, it didn't pan out, but I've already got the belt. So, I mean, if I win it, all I'd be doing is stopping myself from having another match.
Let me ask you this, though.
Yeah.
What happens if you don't win and you get challenged immediately after?
I've already come up with this plan. I brought some Ipecac.
Are you fleeing the building?
I'm fleeing the scene if a challenge is thrown down immediately. I've worked a very long week this past week, including an 18-hour day yesterday. So I'm a little spent at the moment, and I'm not up to the challenge. And I don't want to fight that way. I don't want to go down that way.
Oh,
well. What do we got here?
The Outlaw. You're late, sir.
Yeah, I'm late. The league waits for me. I built this thing, so the league waits for me. I don't show up with the newbies on time. I show up on my time.
Well, you've had kind of a rough run of it lately. You got to be, are you still wearing that a little bit? Or are you ready? Are you ready to move on today?
Oh, I'm not sad or down about it. I'm determined and I'm driven. That's how I came in today. To kick some ass, take some names, and then win this whole thing. And when I do, there'll be something on the whiteboard that I'll write, and you'll know.
I hope you've been practicing your penmanship,
I
sir.
have. Yeah, right, exactly.
So if you win today,
I'm going to be real clear. Big letters so everyone can read it.
If you win today, I think you're kind of torn, right, between which title you're going to go after.
Yeah. Well, you'll find out when I write it on the whiteboard. You'll find out.
And will you do it right away? Yeah. Like, go today? Like, take the match today?
Yes. I will do the match today. If they're willing to do the match today, I will do the match today. If Skaliski has enough questions, I will do the match today. Let's make it happen. If Harloff can do it, if the production team can do it, I will do it today.
Well, I mean, you're kind of late, so I mean, I'm running out of numbers, but I have your numbers here that are still left. Would you like to draw one?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't say it out loud.
All right.
Hang on. I guess this interview's I don't even know what that means. Let's get this thing started. Guys?
Yeah, because I'm going to sit back.
I'm not giving you another number. You're not getting another number.
But look,
you're not getting
I
another
deserve
number.
it.
Chocolate pad.
You're not getting a number.
I talked to Dad already.
Here's three things
You
I
know
can
what?
say to you. Three words.
Wait, guys. What are you arguing about?
Look, I'm the biggest star in this whole thing, okay? I don't need to have a shitty number like I have. I think
They
that
were
I should
drawn
dictate
at
my own number.
random.
No, they weren't. Somebody's cheating here. It's either Thad, it's this moron, I think it might be Sam Levine. There's a big conspiracy going on still about me. And I want to know what it is, but I can't figure it out.
No, the conspiracy's
Look,
over. You're officially an idiot.
I got glow-in-the-dark t-shirts on.
Good for
Okay?
you.
Now, I'm
All right, sorry. You're officially a glow-in-the-dark idiot.
Listen, go outside and cook more of your chicken on that stupid
I
little
don't
grill
need to.
you
It's
have.
delicious from Wood Ranch. It's blackened chicken. It's delicious. Shouldn't. That's offensive to everyone. You're an offensive. Everything about you is offensive. Hello, Jen. How are you?
Well, that was a hot mess.
Yeah, well, it's Dagnino. Chicken's delicious. Thank you.
Sorry to bother you while you're eating.
Let's get this thing started.
You feeling pretty good about this?
Yeah.
All right.
You don't want to talk to me.
You're right, I don't. Let's get started.
Well, here we are at the free-for-all. I love that title because it's a chance for all the other opponents to have a free ass whooping by me. I didn't get to make it here last year because Commissioner did not want to reschedule. Listen, if there's one person you're going to reschedule for, it's me, the tag team champ. I had this thing for a year. Look at the shoulder. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? But it's a little uneven. There should be two here right now.
Hello there. I'm Robert.
I'm Vanessa.
And we're late to the party, and we're at the free-for-all, except things are a little bit different than last year. We were on the sidelines watching it all go down, and this time, we are competing.
Hell yeah, we're competing. We're about to get in there and start answering questions. I mean, last year when we got to go to the free-for-all, I thought maybe we were going to be in the free-for-all, and I was like, oh no, I can't do it. But once we got into being actually playing a couple matches last year, I'm ready for this. I'm ready to go.
Oh, peekaboo. Look at this. Available now. What are we here for?
Style t-shirts!
And the free-for-all.
Right. It's a free-for-all. You guys saw Elliot and stuff before. I've never been in a free-for-all or a spectacular or a thing where that's during the day on the weekend that we're shooting all day long.
Let Josh compete.
I'm here to sell shirts and play pretty good.
Everybody slept on me last year. You slept on me in the Inner Geekdom, and I almost won that. You slept on me during the Manager Bowl, and I'm guaranteeing you, Fife and Dumb Nino are still sweating over it. Here's the thing. I'm going to take this and run this gauntlet in this free-for-all. And when it's said and done, these Vipers are going to strike. And it's only two things you can do about it. And that's nothing, and deal with it, damn it.
Free-for-all round 2. Pressures. There's no pressure. I expected what happened last year. It was not a fluke. It was not a surprise to me at all. And so, I fully expect, I did 13, 14-ish rounds last time. Fully expecting just to do every single round, probably get 106% of the questions right.
Last year, there was a bit of an incident. It was a hell of an incident. I think we can avoid repeating that again. Or if we're going to do it again, maybe I could be the Andraco this time. And maybe I could do real well because, frankly, I'm not doing that good. Oh, my God, it's been so...
Some might say that this seems like an impossible situation. But I say I'm going to win this whole damn thing, okay? This is my first year at the free-for-all by myself. No misfits, no nothing, okay? We're the Viper Squad now, and I'm the captain, okay? I am the #1, the MVP. So this is my year, my chance to prove myself as a solo act with my new team around me.
On one hand, I do not even know why I'm here. I'm already a champion. I was robbed. The system worked against me. Time ran out. Check the time. But that is a reality. We must deal with what is. So therefore, I am here, the second free-for-all, to win. I need to win.
So here we are again, and everybody's asking the same question. Are you going to clear the table again? I would like to. It will be fun, but that feels like sort of like Halley's Comet. That's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. That being said, I feel pretty confident about my choices. It's going to be a long day, but I know my movie stuff, and the odds are in my favor, as they say in those Hunger Games films the kids seem to enjoy.
You know, I was really pretty bummed out after that Intergeekdom match against Jason and Min. I felt like that was a aspect of the Schmoedown that I was really strong in, and I was disappointed in my performance. But you know what? I learned from some of the other greatest competitors in this league, like a Rachel Cushing or a Clark Wolf, that sometimes things don't go your way, you get bummed out, and you get over it. You pick yourself up, you turn it around, you come back strong, and because of that, I won the Manager Bowl. I've been having a pretty dang good time ever since that.
I don't know what number I have yet, but whatever it is, I'm going all the way. I'm going to pull a John Humphrey or whoever his name is, from the real reject guy, 7 rounds deep, whatever his name is. Look, bottom line is, I'm here to win this free-for-all. 2018 is the year of Bobby Gucci, period.
Last year, when I was here at the free-for-all, I was part of that infamous moment where there were a number of us knocked out in one fell swoop by Mark Andreyko. So I hope at some point today I get to sit across the table from him. I hope I get a little time with him, and I hope I get to beat him. I hope, to see Sam Levine at the table at some point. There's people I definitely want to play against today and have fun.
I'm in a very different place than I was this time last year. Last year, I barely competed, and I joined the free-for-all just to see what would happen. Didn't last too long, but I think I kind of made up for it over the course of the year. This year, more ups and downs. That's how the Schmoedown goes. But I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to play this game with other movie trivia nerds. I'm excited to be up at that table with friends of mine, with enemies of mine, and to just duke it out and see what happens.
Look, people are asking me, you won it last year, you were the first free-for-all winner, do you want to win it again? No! It was exhausting! There were so many people, so many questions. I mean, sure, I kind of came in at the end and, did that thing that everybody forgets, which was clearing the table. But I don't necessarily expect the same thing to happen this year, but I don't know. I don't know what my number is. It could be the second to last number. It's probably not.
Yes, this is my first time ever competing for the Schmoedown or the free-for-all ever in life, but I'm here for one reason alone, to prove that not only am I fire on the mic, anytime I have this in my hand, it's going to be nonstop entertainment. If I win, I may pass it off to one of my members of the league who have a better shot of winning the entire thing, taking the title off of JTE. But bottom line is, I'm happy to be here, and I have to come up with a fun way to end this, because in professional wrestling, you need a go-home line to tie it all in, to go home strong. So, in the words of Jake Taylor from Major League, I guess there's only one thing to do: win the whole effing thing.
Today, Idiocracy! And your winner of the 2017 free-for-all, Sam
And I'm joined by the very first time, Jen Sturger is here. Yeah. Jen, this is the free-for-all. You've been with us now for a little bit, but the
Almost a year.
free-for-all, almost a year now.
Actually, I joined right before free for all.
You
last
did.
year.
The free-for-all, as you know, as a wrestling fan yourself, is very similar to, say, the Royal Rumble.
Yes,
We're
you
gonna-
never know who's coming down the ramp next.
You don't know. 48 competitors in the Schmoedown world that will be going head-to-head to figure out who is the ultimate champion here. Sam Levine, the current singles champion, was last year's winner. First time we ever did it, he was a champ. What a hell of a year he had last year.
Absolutely. You know, and you're going to see some of your favorites. There's going to be some surprises, I hope.
We'll see. I don't know. Only me. I don't know. That's all. That depends on how Thad Williams, the commissioner, set this whole thing up. He's making deals. People are kicking in my door while I'm trying to eat chicken. But that's not the way it runs anymore. I'm going to be excited. I'm watching as a fan, running this thing. It's going to be myself and Jen calling the match. Maybe someone will join us a little later on. We will find out. But there are so many competitors in this thing, Jen, and there are just so many people who want to win. And it's a matter of the draw. You were going around in the pre-show, people grabbing numbers, picking. How was the climate out there when you were interviewing everyone?
Very tense, I mean, for some people, but overall very relaxed. I think people are going into this, you know, with the right mindset that it's luck of the draw, literally.
Right.
And, you know, depends on what question they end up with. But I will say this, Christian, I was so overwhelmed with the amount of amazing women that we have competing in this year's tournament. Last year, there were only 3 women. There were only 3 women competing in the free-for-all, and now I think we've got 12.
Look, we're getting better, and that's still, we still have a long way to go, but right now we're building, and just like you, I am very excited to see, and one of those women is Rachel the Crusher Cushion. I mean, to have Rachel, what a year she's already having. I mean, she won the triple threat. She had a great match with Sam Levine, came
And
up
just
short.
narrowly missed to Sam.
Just
and
missed.
It's just that speed round has gotten her, you know, both times.
But look at what the Shire Wolves just did. The Shire Wolves just beating Lions Den there and showing that they are a team to be reckoned with. This is it. What kind of title? Who's gonna win? What's gonna happen? I don't care anymore. I just want to watch this match. How you feeling?
I'm pretty excited, and like I said, I'm nervous to see if whoever does win will challenge immediately after this. We could be here all night, guys. Buckle up.
All right, well, with that out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown! Welcome to the 2018 Free-for-All. The way it works is the competitors will hit the table. 5 competitors will start at the table. They will be asked 1 question apiece each time. 5 questions throughout the round, 1 point apiece, 15 seconds to answer the question. No JTE rule, no challenge, so you have to listen and make sure that you get it. 15 seconds to listen to the question. After, the people who have the lowest amount of points on the desk will be eliminated, and then new competitors will enter. So if somebody has 2 points and the rest of the table has 5, those 2 people with 2 points will be out. 2 new people come in. So without that, everything out of the way now, I'm ready to go. Introducing contestant number 1. Representing Superhero News. A tough spot. Mike Kalinowski last year at number 1, but Gerber trying to run the table. Someone like John Humphrey having a hell of a year being the MVP last year. Maybe Sean Gerber is going to try to do that next. Introducing contestant number 2. Representing the Lions Den,
I don't even think he showered today.
I got a note that he wanted me to call him Bobby Gucci. Now I know why he was so upset. And you look, Bobby Gucci took number 2. Last year he was number 35 out of 35. You got something to say more?
Say a couple of things, yeah. Your grill's on the 5, so good luck with that.
All right, thanks.
Also, this jacket's worth more than the whole studio.
And you're still a moron. All right, so. And contestant number 3. Representing Box Office Breakdown, Frank Moran. Interesting here. Tom used to be part of Box Office Breakdown. Frank Moran, currently the host of Box Office Breakdown. How about that?
Already some interesting matches at the
Yeah,
table.
yeah.
We all know who the real host of Box Office Breakdown was.
It wasn't cardboard box breakdown, Deck, you know.
Oh, there's a shot. Nice
Very
guy
nice of
Frank
you.
is not
Very
going to
nice.
even engage with that nonsense. All right. And coming out next, from the School of the Elite, ladies and gentlemen, the Professor, Lon Harris! Harris getting the pop. Lon
We
Harris.
said there were probably going to be surprises, and I'm pretty sure this crowd is pumped to see
Yeah,
him.
man. Lon Harris getting a big round of applause there coming out. He is.
Is this a smoking building?
For him, anything. All right.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Finally,
Nice glasses.
contestant number 5. Representing late to the party,
Christian, a year ago, he was sitting in the audience here, and now he's getting a chance to compete against his favorites.
Robert Chance.
This
going
crowd
nuts.
loves
They love
him.
it. They love it. Well, he was one of there. I mean, look what Robert and Vanessa did last year. They became darlings of the league, and now you got to say that him and Lana might be the two favorites at the table. We're going to find out. Here we go.
I beg to differ.
All right, start. Sean, are you ready?
I am ready.
Gucci, you ready?
Jason Bourne.
Frank?
Ready.
Professor?
I'm ready to start.
And Robert?
Ready Player 5.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown! 15 seconds to answer the question. Question number 1 comes in the category of mystery. Who directed Robert Downey Jr. in Sherlock Holmes? Feverishly, you're going to write this down. They got to get points. Points are very, very important here in the first round, John.
Tom's trying to remember his second grade spelling.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Sean.
Guy Ritchie.
That's correct. Gucci.
Madonna's husband, Guy Ritchie.
All right, Frank.
Guy Ritchie.
And Lon.
It's the director Guy Ritchie.
And Robert.
I
Didn't have it. Oh, man.
What?
Robert didn't have it. Big shock
Oof.
there. Okay.
Stage fright. Stage fright.
Okay.
All right, let's
Now
move
that's
on.
Hitchcock.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Next question comes from Fantasy Films. Who played the villainous Captain Barboza in the Pirates of the Caribbean series?
Robert now down by 1. Robert's got to hit one of these. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Gucci.
Jeffrey Rush.
That's correct. Frank.
Jeffrey Rush.
Correct. Lon.
I just wrote Jeffrey, but it's Jeffrey Rush.
You don't,
I'm sorry.
can't give it to you. And Robert didn't have
He didn't
it.
have it.
Sean.
Geoffrey Rush.
And Sean had it. So look at this. Sean, Gucci, and Frank all have 2. Lon and Robert are now fighting to stay alive here.
Did
as we
not
get
see
to-
this coming,
No.
honestly.
Oh, what a tangled web we weave.
Question number 3. Question number 3 comes in Christopher Nolan. Christopher Nolan. In Dunkirk, who played Royal Air Force pilot Farrier, who was the last in the air? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Frank.
Tom Hardy.
Correct. Lon.
It's the actor Tom Hardy.
And Robert.
Tom Hardy.
Sean.
Tom Hardy.
And Gucci.
I didn't see that shitty movie. Cillian Murphy.
Oh, wow. All right, Jen, you're up next.
Oh, he's not bitter. The next question comes from Westerns. Who
Battle of
plays
Capel Hope.
Josie Wales in the 1976 film The Outlaw Josie Wales?
Get this here. This is just already first round. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Lon.
I would believe it was Clint Eastwood.
Correct. Robert.
Clint Eastwood.
Correct. Sean.
Clint Eastwood.
Gucci.
Scott Eastwood's father, Clint Eastwood.
And Frank.
Clint Eastwood.
All right, so here we go. This is the final question here in round number 1. Movie release dates. Movie release dates. Which year did the films The Legend of Bagger Vance, Oh Brother Where Art Thou, and Aaron Brockovich hit theaters? All on the line here as we get to the end of round number 1. And 5,
Somewhere
4,
Scott Mans is freaking
3,
out right now.
2, 1. Robert?
98.
That's incorrect. Sean?
99.
That's incorrect. Gucci.
01.
Incorrect. Frank.
2003.
Incorrect. Lon.
I had 99.
It was 2000, but with that, Robert has been eliminated. Robert's out. Robert is out.
Good luck, everybody.
It's
Robert's
so
out.
tough seeing this happen, but
Yeah.
again, like you get under those lights, and this is a totally different environment than
That's
an
it.
actual match.
No, but how about Gucci hitting 3? Sean
We did
Gerber
not see
and
that
Frank
happen.
Moran, though, the stars of that round, both hitting
job,
4. And so look at that.
Anybody
Okay.
busted 5?
And
Oh, no.
the next opponent, representing the Lion's Den.
Yes, sir.
He is the former Star Wars champion, Kylo Ken, the Pit Boss, Ken Absar. Oh, look at Ken. Oh, he's in there. Ken Absar.
I don't think he knows what over means.
No, look at this.
Oh,
look at
no.
this.
Are
Makes
they
me
allowed to
sick.
get out of their chairs?
Yeah, they can. It makes me sick, though. Now, the Lion's Den already. But the Lion's Den, Jen, they're in there early. They are in there early.
Which hopefully means they'll be gone early.
We'll see. I mean, if Gucci keeps playing the way he did, who knows? All right, so
the
Jen,
jacket.
what is up next? All right, here we go, guys. Question number 1 in the next round. Here we go.
I can take
oh,
this one.
yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
First question of the round, guys, is from Sci-Fi Films. In Aliens, the android Bishop does a knife trick on one of the Colonial Marines. Which Marine was it?
Say that.
What are we looking for? Real name?
The character name or the actor name is fine.
Wow, look at this. It's intense.
Problem is questions like this are in his wheelhouse.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sean.
Bill Paxton.
Correct. Dagnino.
Delroy Lindo.
Didn't have it.
That's
Close.
Frank.
Never mind.
Bill Paxton.
Correct. Lon.
Put Hudson, Bill Paxton's character.
That's correct. And Ken.
Lance Henriksen. I only watch Star Wars.
Oh, all right. So both the den missing. Both the den missing, and the rest of the table getting it. All right, next category, gentlemen, is in movie quotes. Movie quotes. Name the movie from the quote. Put the bunny back in the box. They're all confused. Tom thinks it's from his date last night. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down. Gucci. What do you got?
Basic Instinct.
Incorrect. Frank.
Tom was awesome in Box Office Breakdown.
Lon.
It's from the classic American film, I believe it was a Palme d'Or winner, Con Air.
Correct. And
I just put Swingers because there's a bunny and there's a scene about that.
And Sean
I didn't have it.
Didn't have it. All right, so Lon Harris going up here, but because everyone else missed, Dagnino and Knapsack still have a chance here if they get their next question.
Let's go, Ken. Let's do this.
And the
Those
next
are
question-
stupid questions. Let's get some real questions here.
The next question is coming from the category of Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie stars alongside Jude Law and Gwyneth Paltrow in what 2004 action-adventure film?
That one is a little bit more of a deep cut. I like it. That's the range of these questions. Deep cuts. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's easy. Just
You never know
depends.
what you're getting up
You
there.
never know who you're getting up there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Frank.
Salt.
Incorrect. Lon.
Is it Tomb Raider?
Incorrect. Ken.
Sky Captain of the World Tomorrow.
That is correct.
And Sean.
I didn't pull it.
And Gooch.
Changeling.
No, but Ken gets himself in there though. As we get into our next one here, which is new releases. New releases. Who plays the lead captain, Joseph Blocker, in 2017's Hostiles? Dagnino is in trouble.
Hostiles.
Dagnino is in trouble.
Hostiles?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down, Dagnino. Lon.
I believe it was Christian Bale.
Correct. Lon Harris still in there. Ken.
That's not even a movie. Matt Damon. Is an
No.
actor.
And Sean.
Christian Bale.
Taking himself out of the danger zone. And Dagnino.
Sam Jones.
And Frank.
Fine actor. Fine actor.
Love Lon's Pipe.
Lon's Pipe. No. Okay. So look at this.
Correct
Still alive.
So Moran and Knapsack. So if Moran and Knapsack miss and Dagnino hits, he eliminates Moran and Knapsack. So this is going to be interesting. So here's our next category. What is it, Jen?
It is from the category of Tom Cruise.
Love him. Love him.
Pretty straightforward, guys. Who directed Rain Man?
This is intense already. We're only 2 rounds into this thing. 5, 4, 3,
See, the
2,
lion's done really sweating.
1. And Ken Knapsack.
Barry Levinson.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
He surprises himself. Oh my! I think he peed a little.
Sean.
I had Rob Reiner. My guess
Rob
was not as
Reiner.
lucky.
And in fact, if you get it right, you got a chance to knock out Frank Moran. If he misses
Barry
it.
Levinson.
Correct. Frank.
Wow.
Barry Levinson. Frank got it. And Lon.
Barry Levinson.
And with that, Tom Dagnino has been eliminated.
I have never seen this crowd so pumped to see someone go.
Oh yeah, well he deserves it. He deserves it. He's a real scumbag.
We love to watch you go.
Yeah.
I forgot all about that movie.
I'm so glad you're here, Frank. Don't get eliminated.
Well, I got to go to a Inkelberg Humperdinck yard sale.
Fly, lesbian, single fly.
All right. Okay, so, and also what I didn't announce earlier, it has not been announced as far as what, but because last year John Humphrey went so many rounds, and Dan Murrell actually was the overall, he had lasted the longest. Yes, the winner of the entire free-for-all will get a title shot. Whoever lasts the most amount of rounds will also get some type of reward, which has not been announced yet, but it will be something and will be announced at the end of the match. A Wild Berries t-shirt! A Wild Berries t-shirt. All right.
He said a prize.
All right.
I'm in.
Our next contestant. Ladies and gentlemen, making her Schmoedown debut, April Dawn! April Dawn!
We've been waiting for her to make an appearance, and what a better time now.
She has been around for a long time, similar to what Rachel Cushing did back in the day, listening, waiting to compete, and now she gets her shot.
Definitely. I've seen her backstage a lot, observing, learning, and I feel like that just helps you so much in these type of scenarios.
Yeah, all right, so here we go, guys, in the category of Scarlett Johansson films. Who plays the nefarious Dr. Bernard Merrick in Michael Bay's The Island? The Island. So far, look, Sean and Lon and Frank still on the table after 3 rounds. 5.
It's still early.
4. It is. 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Sean.
Didn't have it.
Didn't have it. April.
Didn't have it.
Frank.
Sean is handsome.
Lon.
I don't think it's right, but I put Ewan McGregor.
And Ken.
I just put Anthony Hopkins.
Wow, nobody got it right. Sean Bean. Sean Bean was the answer. Sean Bean.
But
All right.
technically, Frank wasn't wrong.
No. All right, Jen, here we go.
All right, guys, your next question is coming from the category of dramas. Which Harry Potter alum stars opposite Rachel Weisz in the 2005 drama The Constant Gardener?
I love these questions. Got to give a big shout out to Chris Galiski and the rest of the writing team for putting together a great document. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down. April.
I also didn't have it.
Didn't have it. Frank.
Rafe Fiennes.
That's correct. Lon.
It is Rafe Fiennes.
Ken.
David, that was
Didn't have it.
didn't
Sean.
have it on many levels. I
just
didn't
had
have it.
Daniel Radcliffe.
Okay, so only Frank and Lon got that one. So Frank and Lon. So April, Sean, and Ken need to hit this next question. And it comes in the category of Star Wars. Star Wars. Who played purple-haired Vice Admiral Amilyn Holdo in Star Wars: The Last Jedi? Now, Ken Knapsack definitely has the advantage here for sure. And 5, 4,
But even he looks a little tense right now.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Pens down. Frank.
Laura Dern.
That is correct. Lon.
It was Ms. Laura Dern.
Ken.
From the planet Galenta, Laura Dern.
Sean.
Laura Dern.
April.
I wrote Ellie Settler.
April misses. So April is in desperate need of a point here as we get to our next category. Jen.
Hopefully she's in luck. The next category is animated. What kind of animal was the Sheriff of Nottingham in Disney's Robin Hood?
It is a great movie. This is tough. This round has been deep cut so far. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Lon Harris.
I wrote it and I knew it was wrong immediately. I put lion.
Incorrect. Ken.
I put wolf.
That's correct.
That's correct.
Sean.
I also had lion.
Incorrect.
I had
April.
bear.
And Frank.
Lion.
Wow, so Frank, Ken, and Lon all tied up here. April needs to hit, as does Sean. If Sean can hit, then he will move on. But if April hits and Sean misses, then they're both eliminated. All right, here we go. All right, next question is Oscars. Oscars. What 1951 movie garnered Oscar nominations for Katharine Hepburn, Humphrey Bogart, and director John Huston? Lon Harris seems to know this. Seems like he wrote this question. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ken Knapsack.
African Queen.
Correct. And Sean.
Didn't have it.
Didn't have it. April.
I wrote a really old movie.
Oh, didn't have it. Frank.
African Queen.
And Lon.
The African Queen.
That is correct. And with that, April has been eliminated. Sean escaping. Sean escaping with the skin of his teeth in that one, but able to survive. All
And
right.
it's not the last we've seen
It's
of
not.
her.
Not
She'll
at
be
all.
back.
No.
Golden strong.
No, you guys earned that one. I
Our next opponent.
Ask anybody in the 216 if my name rings bells
Representing
and them bricks.
Marvel
Everybody know who that
Movie
is. What you
News.
hate, boy, you
And
late,
the
boy.
Popcorn
You ain't heard about
Talk
that great
Network.
boy. Three-letter name
And
called Cage, boy.
Intergeekdom
Used to live right there
Force.
up the way, boy. Man, you heard about it. You said the
Crazy
name. You said
Boy
it. Pick the place, you bought the shit, and you bought the shit.
McGregor style. Look at that. I like it. He's looking to make.
He learned his lesson. He's not wearing a giant bathrobe like last time.
No, he
It's
did.
a little warm out
And
there,
this is
especially with
Koi's-
that many bodies around the table.
Yep, Koi, second free for all. He's ready to go. Jen, are you ready to go?
I am.
Here we go.
All right, guys, your first question comes from rom-coms. Who plays the surfing instructor in Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
Great movie. Underrated movie.
Very much so.
I love that movie.
Really helped me through some bad breakups.
Did it?
Yeah.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Lon. And Sean.
Paul Rudd.
Correct. Koi.
The weather outside is weather's Paul Rudd.
Correct. Frank.
Didn't have it.
Didn't have it. Lon.
Did not
Didn't
have
have it. Ken.
Paul Rudd.
Wow. Look at that. Okay, that's big. That's big.
It's very interesting to see what's in whose wheelhouse out there.
Directors. Directors. Here we go. Directors. Who directed the 90s action film True Lies? True Lies. Because we're starting to get really into this. Ken Knapsack sticking in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Koi.
James Cameron.
Correct. Frank.
James Cameron.
Yep. Lon.
James Cameron.
Ken.
James Cameron.
Sean.
James Cameron.
All got it. Okay.
Any man that missed that question would have to turn in their man card.
That's true. That's true. Next question.
Next question, guys, comes from Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson played the character of Ordell Robbie in this 1997 Quentin Tarantino film.
Which is not as easy as it seems, considering it's been every.
I know.
All right. 5,
4, 3, 2.
1, and is that Corey? Who is this? Sam. Oh, sorry, not Sam. Who's Sam? And Frank.
Jackie Brown.
Correct. Lon.
I also had Jackie Brown.
There you go. Ken.
Jackie Brown.
Sean.
Jackie Brown.
Koi.
I'm a fool, Pulp Fiction.
Oh, wow. That was big. Big miss there. Big
I
miss.
was like, that's way too
Ken and
Jules
Sean
Winfield.
now.
You
Ken
forgot
and
all
Sean.
about
Man
the
in
dump robbery.
Inglewood.
All right, next question here, guys. Next question here is adventure. Adventure. The HMS Surprise is the name of a British warship in what 2003 adventure film? And that one I will repeat. The HMS Surprise is the name of a British warship in what 2003 adventure film? We can choose to repeat. They cannot.
Good to know.
Yeah. Question like that, you gotta give them a shot. 5.
A lot of details.
I know. 4, 3, 2,
Lot of
1. Pens down, please. Ken, pen down, and Lon.
I had Master and Commander : The Far Side of the World.
That is correct. Ken.
Nope.
Sean.
I just said Pirates of the Caribbean. I had no idea.
Koi.
Sahara?
And Frank.
That's a good pull.
Master and Commander.
Wow, Frank got it. Big. That's a big one for Frank. All right. So how about this? This question is huge. So here we go, guys. Here we go. Jen, let's hear it.
Your last question comes from Comedies. What is the name of Ron Burgundy's dog in Anchorman and Anchorman 2?
This could be our first big move. And
A lot of side eye and smiles at the
5,
table right now.
4, 3, 2, 1. Ken.
Baxter.
Correct. Sean.
Baxter, bark twice if you're in Milwaukee.
Coy.
Tito, we
Didn't
speak
have it.
Spanish.
Frank.
Watch Box Office Breakdown.
Didn't have it. Lon.
He punted Baxter.
Lon had it, but with that, Coy Jandreau is eliminated. In and out. This table's picking people off here. This table's picking them off.
I feel sorry for. Let's bring out their next victim.
All right. Our next opponent, representing finally Taylor Robinson.
I love it. I love everything that's going on right now.
Now Taylor came in, getting a big round of applause.
The crowd loves her.
Well, another reactor, Schmoedown press. She came in and intergeeked him. She made it to the final against Jared Habon, and now she is here to compete in the free for all. Okay, guys, here we
And
go.
I love a girl in a hat.
All right, so our first question is in the 2010s. The 2010s. Who plays Zero, young sidekick to Ralph Fiennes' M. Gustav in the Grand Budapest Hotel? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sean.
Tony Revolori?
That's correct. Taylor.
Didn't
Didn't have it. Frank. Didn't have it. Lon.
It is Tony Revolori.
Ken.
Very nice guy, Tony Revolori.
Look at this. So the three of these guys are really coming to play here. All right, Ken, what's up next?
Right, your next question comes from the category of Julia Roberts. Julia Roberts starred with Catherine Keener, David Duchovny, and David Hyde Pierce in this 2002 Steven Soderbergh film about a film within a film.
That's not as easy.
It really isn't.
I know my Julia Roberts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Taylor.
I didn't have it.
Frank.
Inception.
Lon.
Nope. Full frontal.
Correct.
Yes.
Ken.
Pretty Woman is the greatest Julia Roberts movie of all time.
And about a decade
I didn't have it. Sean didn't have it. Okay, so at the end, okay, that's everybody. So at the end there, they were so far. Gerber 1, Knapsack 1, Harris with 2. Robinson and Moran need to get on the board. Okay, our next is Martin Scorsese movies. In Casino, what does Nicky Santoro smuggle in his wife's hair through airport customs? Tough questions here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Frank.
Diamonds?
Correct. Lon.
They are diamonds.
Correct. Ken.
I need some heroin.
Nope. Sean.
I prefer cocaine.
And Taylor.
No, I didn't have it.
Didn't have it. So Gerber, Moran, Knapsack, all with 1. Harris with 3. Safe this round. Okay, so our next category.
Your next question comes from the category of musicals. In The Greatest Showman, who plays the beautiful trapeze artist Ann Wheeler? And Ken is so pissed that he didn't get invited to the premiere.
Right. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Ken. Pens down. And Lon.
I had Zendaya.
Correct. Ken.
Hugh Jackman's beard.
Incorrect.
It's
Sean.
pronounced Zendaya.
Correct. And Taylor.
Zendaya.
Yes. And Frank.
Zendaya.
Okay, so here we go. Robinson and Knapsack have a chance here. It's between Robinson and Knapsack. We'll see what happens with this last question in round number, whatever the hell this is. Here we go. Clint Eastwood is your category. Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood directed and scored this 2003 crime thriller starring Sean Penn, Tim Robbins, and Kevin Bacon. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Pens down. Ken.
I suggest you all watch Paint Your Wagon, which was a great movie.
Lee Marvin.
Lee Marvin sings.
Sean.
Mystic River.
Correct, Taylor?
I didn't have it.
And Frank?
Mystic River.
And Lon?
It is Mystic River.
With that, Taylor Robinson and Ken Knapsack have been eliminated.
It's so bittersweet.
So bittersweet. So bittersweet. And Ken
At least
is
his shirt
gone.
was right.
We're not going
He
to see
is
Ken
over.
for the rest of the night, and
Gentlemen.
we'll see Taylor.
Wow, look at
Gentlemen.
this.
Look at that.
Collective.
It's
All
been
right.
an honor playing with you.
So
I
look,
would've seen
look
you
at these
guys do
three.
this far.
These three still on the table here. Still on the table.
And still friendly with each other.
Yeah, as we get to our next opponent. Representing critically acclaimed, he is Whitney the Beauty Cyborg! That is scary. That is scary. If I'm these guys, I'm nervous.
Just got tense.
I am nervous if I am these guys. All right, one more person here coming in. Next opponent. Representing the world's finest, he is Eric Zipper! All right, here we
Now
go.
we'll all remember.
That's a table, Christian.
And it's a table right there, man. Again, you got a couple rooks in there too, a couple pros, and it is. We're getting down. Here we go.
Your next question comes from monster movies. Ben Chapman and Rico Browning both played the Gillman in this 1954 classic monster film.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Sean.
Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Correct. Whitney.
Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Frank.
Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Lon.
Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Eric.
Creature from the Black Lagoon.
This is the table. I like the table.
I like
the table. All right. Spy movies. Spy movies is your second question here. Spy movies. What is the name of the second film in the Jason Bourne franchise? Those are 5 competitors. Early on with 5 competitors this strong. Because Sean and Frank have proven themselves here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Whitney.
The Bourne Supremacy.
Correct. Frank.
Born Legacy.
Lon.
Born Supremacy.
Eric.
Born Supremacy.
And Sean.
Born Supremacy.
All right, it's only Frank missed. That's the thing. You can't get a second behind on these guys. This is a tough one. Okay, here we go. Next category.
Next category is Harry Potter. In the Harry Potter franchise, what is Mrs. Weasley's first name?
I wouldn't know this. Would you know this? You would?
I would.
You would? I don't know.
Kind of
My
a geek,
daughter would.
Christian.
I am too, but I don't know this. 5, 4.
Emma would.
Oh, of course you would. 3. Wouldn't be surprised if she wrote that. 2, 1. Pens down. Frank.
Doris.
Incorrect. Lon.
Beverly.
Incorrect. Eric.
Loretta.
Nope. Sean.
Roberta.
No. And Whitney.
Beowulf.
Little.
Every single mall name you could have possibly picked out.
The
they
answer
picked
was-
out. Guys, the answer was Molly.
Molly.
Oh, yeah.
Never in 10 billion years.
right?
That's it, guys. Let's pack it up.
All right. We're jumping.
I
You're
guess
all
we're done.
eliminated.
If we all get it wrong, it's okay.
We're jumping to sports movies. Sports movies. Okay. Who plays football coach Gary Gaines in 2004's Friday Night Lights? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Frank.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Correct. Lon.
I had Billy Bob Thornton.
Yep. Eric.
I had Kevin Costner.
Didn't have. That's a good guess.
Totally blanked.
Sean.
Had Billy Bob Thornton, but blanked.
Oh, wow. And Whitney.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Okay. All right, so Whitney with 3, Gerber, Moran, and Zipper with 2, and Harris also with 3. So we're getting tense here, Jen. Next
This
one.
is a tight one.
Okay.
The next question comes from Natalie Portman. Natalie Portman stars alongside Jude Law, Nicole Kidman, and Renee Zellweger in what 2003 film?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down, Sean. And
Don't
Eric.
worry, it's not going to count.
Eric.
He's like, let me finish my
Cold
joke.
Mountain?
Cold Mountain's correct. Sean.
Thank you. Good night, everybody.
Whitney.
Cold Mountain.
Frank.
Cold Mountain.
Lon.
I didn't have it. I put closer.
That's okay, because with that, Sean Gerber has been eliminated. What a
It's always tough being number one.
Sean went 6 rounds. Sean went 6 rounds.
Such a great performance
It was a
and
great-
nothing to be ashamed
Not at all.
of.
Sean Gerber, strong performance from Sean.
When you come in at number one, you are drawing that short straw.
That's true. Our next competitor, representing above the line, he is the 2017 Ultimate Schmoedown Team winner, the Godfather, Drew Early number though for Drew. Big favorite here.
Put her in there.
Big favorite. Just and you know that these guys are looking for those
Zipper
shots.
just started tapping his hands on the desk. Sheer nervousness.
Yeah, of course. I mean, look, you'd be terrified.
killer
Look,
table.
Of course. All right, here we go, guys.
Nothing but these.
Category of war. Who played Hawkeye in the 1970s war comedy MASH? Yeah, you got to give credit to look. Frank and Lon have been in there since the beginning. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Drew.
Donald Sutherland.
That is correct. Whitney.
Alan Alda.
Didn't have it. Frank.
Donald Sutherland.
Got it. Lon.
I also had Donald Sutherland.
And Eric.
I also had Alan Alda.
Oh, wow. So Whitney and Eric now fighting as we get to the next category.
Which is romance. Who starred opposite Hugh Jackman in 2001's Kate and Leopold?
Yes!
Crowd real excited about this
Well,
one.
let's say Josh McCougar. All right. And
We're lucky you didn't try to work in another Wildberries
I know, seriously.
promotion.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whitney.
Rich Creamery Butter. Meg Ryan.
Correct.
That is it.
Frank.
Meg Ryan.
Lon.
I also had Meg Ryan.
Eric.
I had Kate Winslet.
Ooh. And Drew.
That's okay. I had Kate Beckinsale.
That helps a little bit. So McQueenie, Seibold, and Zipper right now needs a point. All right, here we go. Next question is Judd Apatow. What 2009 film directed by Judd Apatow about a comedian diagnosed with terminal disease starred Adam Sandler, Seth Rogen, and Leslie Mann? This is a table that when you walk into it, you have to shake in your boots.
Or do something in your pants.
Right, 5, 4, I agree. 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Frank.
Funny people?
Correct. Lon.
It is Funny People.
Yep. Eric.
Funny people.
Drew.
That would be Funny People.
And Whitney.
Funny people.
All got it. Okay. Eric needs somebody to miss. As we get into the next category, Jen.
Which is movie taglines.
Yep.
What 1970s family movie classic has the tagline, "It's scrumdiddlyumptious"?
This has been I've been impressed with all these guys so far, and you got to give Frank and Lon a lot of credit. They've been hanging in there and getting a lot of points. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Lon.
I had Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
You got it, Eric.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Drew.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Whitney.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Frank.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right.
So, looks like Frank and Lon are going to live another day, and it's up McQueenie, Seibold, and this is very big here for this next category. You got Tarantino, ladies and gentlemen. Tarantino for your fifth question, Tarantino. Who plays Django's wife in Django Unchained?
Gotta wonder at some point if fatigue starts to set in for these guys.
Yeah. Or the opposite. Maybe your adrenaline's pumping and your brain just
blank.
Yeah. Or moving at like 100 miles an hour. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eric.
Kerry Washington.
Correct. Drew.
Kerry
You
Washington.
got it. Whitney.
Kerry Washington.
Frank.
Kerry Washington.
And Lon.
Kerry Washington.
And with that, Eric Zipper has been eliminated. But you got to give him credit. I mean, he hung in there. He played really well. That is a strong force. Eric, wrong way.
Hey, you're
That's all right. Poor Eric. Went out the other way. That's all right. All right, so Eric had a nice showing, but I mean, look at that table. Tough, and I mean, Frank and Lon really playing well here. All right, our next opponent. He is the 2017 Free-For-All MVP, representing the Real Rejects, John Humphrey! Look at John Humphrey, last year's MVP, stayed in super long. No one expected him to do
so
it.
excited to see him.
And here he is. Why wouldn't you? Look at how creepy that is.
He was such a darling in last year's tournament. I don't think anyone expected him to go nearly as far as he did.
And he wasn't even supposed to be in last year.
I know. He stepped in at the last minute.
Last minute. Okay, guys, here we go. Question number 1.
Comes from the DCEU.
Love it.
What real-world CNN reporter can be seen on TV covering the Doomsday attack in Batman v Superman?
Yeah, this tests every bit of your knowledge, man. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drew.
I feel like it's a trick question. Is it me?
No, incorrect. And
Beowulf.
Incorrect. Frank.
Anderson Cooper?
Correct.
Yes.
Lon.
I also had Anderson Cooper.
Wow, John.
That's a funny way to spell Anderson Cooper.
Incorrect. So Frank and Lon continuing to just be animals here. 1-1 as we get into the second category, which is 90s films. Who played the jilted bride in the 1997 Kevin Kline comedy In and Out? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Whitney.
Joan Cusack.
Correct. Frank.
Didn't have it.
Lon.
Joan Cusack.
Wow. John.
The concept of what a hamburger is all about.
True.
I had the same thing. No, I had Joan Cusack.
Joan Cusack. All right. So
having
Queenie,
a slightly different experience than last year.
so far, but he kept
still
coming back.
anybody's game.
Will the magic come back? What's the next category here, Jen?
Next category is famous actors and actresses. This
Me.
actor This actor has appeared in The Lord of the Rings, the cinematic universe, and the Star Wars franchise. This actor has appeared in The Lord of the Rings, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and the Star Wars franchise. I felt like being generous.
That was a long question. That was all right. But I'm going to give him a shorter count because watch this. 5, 4,
So cruel.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Pens down. And Frank.
Didn't have it.
Lon.
With Christopher Lee, but I don't.
Nope. John.
John Rhys Davies?
No. Drew.
I know this isn't right. I put Andy Serkis.
Correct.
Correct.
Oh, it is.
There we go. Whitney.
Oh, it's
Samuel L.
so
Jackson.
No,
obvious
so only
now.
Drew
All right.
gets it.
Just goes to show
Damn
you,
you,
if you
mocap.
have anything in your
He
head,
didn't
write it down.
appear
It's better than a blank
in
board.
Write down whatever you
I like
can.
this guy.
And we
Such
get, what was that,
pixels.
famous
Such
actor?
pixels.
Okay, so now we get to crime. Crime films. The Departed is a remake of what Hong Kong film? John has still not scored. John needs to score here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Crime. Lon.
It's Infernal Affairs.
Correct. John.
Yay, I got one.
Yes, correct.
Infernal Affairs.
Whitney.
Infernal Affairs.
Frank.
I didn't have it.
Frank missed it. But John did get it. And Frank, so it's between
you and me
Frank
now.
and John. And people who
Suck more than me.
went up
Good.
against John last year in this
I am.
scenario did not do that well. So here we go. Last question in
It's
this round.
between Frank and John and
Yep.
Alfred Hitchcock.
Here we go.
It's a good triangle.
Name 2 of the 4 Hitchcock films starring Cary Grant.
Frank Moran needs to hit this. But they both could take each other out if they get it.
A lot of deep breaths being taken
Yeah,
at the
of course.
table right now.
5,
4,
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. John.
North by Northwest and the Birds.
Not incorrect.
Right.
And Drew.
Yeah.
To Catch a Thief, North by Northwest, Charade.
Correct. Whitney.
To Catch a Thief and North by
You got it.
Northwest.
Frank.
It was North by Northwest and I had Delirious.
Didn't have it. Lon.
I had North by Northwest, and I
It's
did
all
not
right,
get
but
first.
with that, John Humphrey and Frank Moran have been eliminated. Frank Moran, ladies and gentlemen. Frank Moran.
It's so hard to capture that lightning
It's
in a bottle
hard.
twice.
Yeah, man. I mean, Frank did it. Frank went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rounds. Frank went 8 rounds, and only Lon Harris remains from that original table. And we have 2 more competitors coming in here. All right, our next opponent, representing Collider.
You got the power.
The modest assassin, Dennis! He was in free fall last year, boy. He was in free fall last year, so that was incorrect. He was in free fall later number last year, but the modest assassin himself is sitting down, getting ready to play. And their next opponent, representing Above the Line, he is the last year's free-for-all winner, the 2017 Ultimate Schmoedown team and singles winner, and the reigning Movie Trivia Schmoedown champion of the world, the glorious one, Sam Love! The champ is here! Last year's winner, Ken, had 33 last year. Now he holds number 15.
Sam told me before the match started that he was hoping he'd win again so he could challenge himself.
He wants to challenge
Set
himself.
that up
That sounds a
there.
very Sam thing to say, for sure.
So great that he's sitting across from his tag team partner.
Well, he gets to play.
Very
This is
interesting.
this is going to be a fast one because I got a lunch across town with Meryl Streep's people.
All right, the champion is here, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to start out. We're going to start out here with rom-coms. Rom-coms here. Marilyn Monroe started with Tom Ewell and her infamous white dress in the 1955 classic. All right, it down. How about this? We have Above the Line going head-to-head here. This is what you'll see in the free-for-all. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drew.
The 7-year itch.
Correct. Whitney.
The 7-year itch.
Dennis.
Some like it hot.
Lon.
I also had 7-year itch.
Sam.
7-year itch.
Got it. Okay, next question.
That's all that, all right?
Next question.
Next question comes from the category of Kurt Russell. What character did Kurt Russell play in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2?
And
5, 4, 3,
2,
Pens down,
1.
guys.
Pens down. Whitney.
Ego.
Correct. Dennis.
Ego the Living Planet.
Lon.
I also had ego.
Sam.
The dad of Chris Pratt, Star-Lord, who I guess his name is Ego.
Can't give you that one.
All right.
And spoiler. True.
Ego.
Yes, and Whitney. Oh, you got
I
it.
tagged
Okay,
in.
there we go. Okay,
Again.
so Sam and Levine. So Dennis and Levine both tied. Now last year, Dennis looking for some revenge because Sam knocked Dennis out last year in last year's free for all. So we'll see what happens.
Hey, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Do we have any JTE rules?
No JT rules, no challenges.
Thank you.
But if there's something that is a very long question, we will most likely repeat that question. All right, here we go. Disaster films. Disaster films are the next. Who directed the 2016 film Deepwater Horizon? Deep cut. Champion looking a little tired. Doesn't look as on his game as he normally does.
No,
5.
he was exhausted. He's had a long work
4.
week. He had an 18-hour day yesterday.
Wow. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Whitney.
Peter Berg.
Correct. Dennis.
Peter Berg.
Lon.
It was Peter Berg.
Sam.
Peter Berg.
And Drew.
That would be the Diet Oliver Stone, Peter Berg.
There you go. Okay. All right. Next question here. Next question.
Next question comes from the category of Denzel Washington. Who directed Denzel Washington in Man on Fire, Unstoppable, The Taking of Pelham 123, and Deja Vu?
A lot of movies they worked together.
Who directed Denzel Washington in Man on Fire, Unstoppable, Taking of Pelham 123, and Deja Vu?
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I know I skipped Dennis last time, so Dennis.
Tony Scott.
Correct. Lon.
It was the late, great Tony Scott.
Sam.
Tony Scott.
Drew.
Tony Scott.
And Whitney.
Tony Scott.
Very interesting here. Look at this. For Dennis and Levine still tied here as we get to our final question. Ron Howard. Ron Howard. Okay. Ron Howard films. Ron Howard directed Russell Crowe, Renee Zellweger, and Paul Giamatti in this 2005 biopic. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down, Dennis. And Lon.
It's the Cinderella Man.
Correct. Sam.
Cinderella Man.
Drew.
Yeah, I didn't have it.
Didn't have it.
No.
All right. And Whitney.
Cinderella Man.
Dennis.
Beautiful mind.
Oh, Dennis didn't have it. And with that, Dennis then is eliminated, and Sam takes out Dennis again for the second year in a row. Dennis is out, and Sam Levine getting by the skin of his teeth there. Because,
Sam
you know,
couldn't even believe
I'll
that
tell
one.
you what, if Dennis would have hit that, Drew, Sam, and Dennis would have been out. So the above the line just skated by there. All right. And their next opponent. Representing the Viper Squad.
I love this song.
Yeah. He is the Urban Gladiator!
We are so glad to have him back. And what a better place to do it than here.
He's a tremendous personality.
He's a force.
Oh, he's a force. He's one of the best managers, an underrated player. Great here.
And you better believe if any inner geekdom questions come up, they
Absolutely.
best be on their, on their game.
Absolutely. Yep. All right. Okay, guys.
Let's get started.
Start it off, Jen.
First question comes from the category of spy movies. What is Colin Firth's character's first name and last real name in the Kingsman franchise? I'll repeat that for you guys because I flubbed it. What is Colin Firth's character's first and last real name in the Kingsman franchise? Not his code name.
This is a tough one. This is a tough one. I'm a Kingsman fan. I wouldn't have got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Drew.
Nope.
Whitney.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
No. Jay.
Next person.
Lon.
Harry Hart?
Correct.
It is.
Harry Hart.
Sam Levine gets it. The champion and Lon Harris.
Damn, I couldn't remember it.
Yeah. All right. So that was big.
That's
That was
my proudest moment of 2018.
all right. Now,
Sam, are you sweating or crying?
all right, Jay Washington's favorite category here, James Bond. James Bond is we're going to now we have what Bond film was a reboot of the earlier Bond film Thunderball? Jay Washington obviously had his under his old regime having some problems with the James Bond franchise. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Whitney.
Never Say Never Again.
That is correct. Jay.
I meant to say never say never. I wrote never say die.
Lon.
It is Never Say Never Again.
Sam.
Never say never again.
And Drew.
Never should never again.
You got it. All right. That's the problem.
I knew what I meant.
Yeah,
There's the table. That's the table. Okay.
never.
Next
Almost
one.
parodied as Never Say Member Again, and they lost
that
the rights
crazy?
to Gold Member.
All right. Here we go. Next question, guys.
Next question comes from Family Films. Who plays hockey player Charlie Conway in the Mighty Ducks series?
And
Pull from my childhood.
yeah, that's good.
5, 4, 3, 2. Pens down, guys.
Jay.
Emilio Estevez.
Incorrect. Lon.
No idea.
Sam.
Joshua Jackson.
Correct. Drew.
Nope, I got Estevez.
Whitney.
And Emilio Estevez.
Now that's only the champion, so only the champion gets it.
on Bay.
Champion. All right. Next question is
Quack Attack
biopics.
is back, Jack.
Biopics. Who played Scottish writer J.M. Barrie in the 2004 film Finding Neverland? Neverland. Sorry, Neverland. I've been up here for a while too.
Have a sip of water.
Neverland.
I'll
I
count
know,
them
I
down
should.
for you.
Yeah,
5,
Yep.
4, 3, 2. Pens down, guys.
Lon.
It's Johnny Depp.
Correct. Sam.
He's a pirate, Johnny Depp.
And Drew.
Johnny Depp.
Whitney.
Johnny Depp.
Jay.
Edward Scissorhands, Johnny Depp.
Ooh, so
I would have said Mordecai Johnny Depp.
All right, so our final one here, holiday. Oh, is this one? Yeah, holiday films, Jen.
The next question comes from Holiday Films, and it is, Who plays Billy Bob Thornton's boss in Bad Santa? They cheer for the oddest things.
We're 5, 4,
Three,
3, 2, 1. Pens
Pens
down.
down.
Sam.
That'd be John Ritter.
That is correct. Perfect round for Sam. Drew.
The late, great John Ritter.
Whitney.
John Ritter.
Jay.
John Ritter.
And Lon.
I missed this. I put Bernie Mac.
Oh. Even so, with that, Jay Washington has been eliminated. It's a tough table. Lon Harris still in there since number
It's all about the
4.
categories that you get once you sit down.
But Lon
That was
Harris,
brutal round.
isn't just
I'm
skating
bloody.
by. Lon Harris has been getting 4 to 5 points, 3 to 4, 5. Lon's crushing right now.
I don't know where I'm angry. I knew it was
Our next opponent, representing the Viper Squad, she is Sassy Stacey Howard! She's out here. Stacey Howard coming out. Stacey Howard. Yeah, of course. Stacey just missed out. Her manager, Jay, just went out. She didn't have a chance to put them together. Love the line still in there.
Adorable as she is deadly.
Yep, Whitney's still in there. The professor's still in there. Now Sassy Stacey coming into play. All right, guys. Your first category here, first category is going to be romance. Romance.
Pixar romance.
Who plays Emmeline Lestrange in The Blue Lagoon? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Drew McQueen.
Brooke Shields.
Correct. Whitney.
Brooke Shields.
Stacey.
Brooke Shields.
Lon.
Brooke Shields.
Sam.
The lovely Brooke Shields.
All got it right. Okay, next question.
On to the next question, coming from the category of Will Smith. In Hitch, what Usher song plays during the dance lesson scene between Hitch and Albert? If you can remember the trailer, you'll get this one.
I would remember. 5.
I would.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Whitney.
There ain't nobody here but us chickens.
Incorrect.
That is.
Stacey.
Yeah!
Correct.
Yes.
Lon.
Yeah!
Sam.
Geppetto!
I am painfully uncool.
Wow. So Lon
Yeah, I got it.
Lon and Stacey got it. Lon and Stacey
Yeah.
got it.
All right.
Yeah!
All right. Okay, next question is in the realm of Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith. Will Smith makes a cameo as himself in what Kevin Smith movie? Not Oop. Not Oop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down. Stacey.
Sorry.
What do you got, Stacey?
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back?
Incorrect. Lon.
Yeah, that was also what I had, James.
Sam.
Jersey Girl?
That's correct. Drew.
Jersey Girl.
And Whitney.
Jersey Girl.
We're all tied up. We're all tied up. We're all tied up here. All right. What do you got next, Jen?
Next question comes from Fantasy Films. Who plays the powerful vampire elder Victor, who Celine awakens in 2003's Underworld? I'll repeat that. Who plays the powerful vampire elder Victor, who Celine awakens in 2003's Underworld?
5,
That's why I repeated it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Lon.
I believe it's Bill Nighy.
That is correct.
That's correct. Sam.
Bill Nye.
Drew.
Bill Nighy.
Whitney.
Bill Nighy.
Stacy.
Bill Nye,
Wow.
not the science
Nice. All right.
The audience doubted them, and they said,
I like that.
nope.
All right, we find ourselves in an interesting situation here because they're all tied up. And this is what I'm talking about. They're all tied up. After this, we will keep getting a question until there is a break in the tie. But let's see. Someone could miss this next question. And it comes in the realm of horror films. Horror films. What was the name of Courtney Cox's cameraman in Scream? Wow. This didn't happen last year at all. 5,
4,
4, 3,
3,
2, 1. Champion.
Floyd?
Incorrect.
I do not have it.
Whitney.
Bo?
And Stacy.
Craig?
Lon.
Chip?
No, no one had it.
Random dude
The answer
names?
was Kenny.
Kenny.
So the table,
Of course, Kenny.
So we go to an extra. We go to our
I didn't know that.
extra question here.
Next category, guys, is Pixar. What does Nemo touch before he is captured by the divers in Finding Nemo?
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drew.
A boat.
Whitney.
Coral?
Stacy.
The boat or the butt?
Lon.
I also had a piece of coral.
And Sam.
And a hook.
Drew and Stacy are correct. The rest of the table is eliminated. Whitney, Lon, and Sam are eliminated. Stacy, Howard, and McWeeny clearing the table here. Wow, Lon Harris in there for so many rounds here. Lon Harris having
Stacy took a huge sigh.
Whitney Seibold also doing very well. But Drew McWeeny and Stacy Howard, what a performance by Stacy Howard and Drew McWeeny there.
She continues to impress me.
Yes.
She took down Ellis in the tournament, and
Yep.
now
Well
this.
done. Yep. Sam,
Well done to you.
Sam tapping Drew on the shoulder saying, let's get it done there, partner. All right, here we go. Drew's going to be very happy to see this next person and their next opponent. Representing the Lions Den, he is the 2017 Comeback Player of the Year. He is the reigning longest movie trivia Schmoedown team champion, Little Evo JTE. Looking at Sam, like mocking Sam, moving. Doesn't even. He shakes Stacy's hand, but he just leaves Drew hanging. He doesn't. Where does he want to sit? He wants to sit over there. There you go. Okay. Very interesting. What a table. So JTE, they've got some beef, him and Drew, and their next opponent, making her Schmoedown debut, making history, being part of the first married couple to ever compete in the free-for-all. Give it up for Meredith Berg! Meredith Berg, a very prominent film director. I've known Meredith a long time. Very knowledgeable. Very excited to see what Meredith Berg is going to bring here to the table
There was
today.
so much speculation who the married couple was.
There you go. But this is going to be tough because their final opponent, representing critically acclaimed, he is William the Beast Bibiani! So let's get into the Harlem Shuffle, dancing his way in there. This is a very different beast. This is a different beast. What's he doing? He's bringing coffees for everybody. That's very nice. That's very nice. Now he has history with at least two of these competitors. JTE, obviously, him and McWeeny and him had a legendary battle earlier this season. And Meredith Berg here trying to make a name for herself. All right, guys, here we go. As we start here, we are going to start with the category of Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio for your first one. Okay. Who directed Leonardo DiCaprio in J. Edgar? All 5 competitors. Bibiani's standing. I wonder how long it's like George Foreman back in the day. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drew.
Okay, Mr. Clint Eastwood.
Correct. JTE.
Clint Eastwood.
Stacy.
Didn't get it. Ron Howard.
Meredith.
Martin Scorsese.
And
Clint Eastwood.
Okay, so we got 3. So both JTE, McWeeny, and JTE all have it here, Bibiani. And we get to our next question.
The next question comes from the category of movie characters. Who played the iconic character of expat club owner Rick Blaine?
And 5, 4, 3, 2,
2,
1. Evil.
Burt Reynolds?
Incorrect.
I have no idea.
Incorrect. And Stacy.
My dad.
Incorrect.
That's amazing!
Meredith.
Say what?
And Bibiani.
Everybody comes to Rick's Humphrey Bogart.
Correct. Drew.
Humphrey Bogart.
Correct.
Oh, Casablanca.
All right, so Drew and Bibiani 2, JTE 1. Stacy and Meredith need a point here to survive as we get to Brad Pitt films. Brad Pitt. Who plays Brad Pitt's co-lead, Sergeant Tom O'Mara, in the 1997 thriller The Devil's Own? Bibiani is writing down furiously here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Stacy.
I drew a flower.
Meredith.
Your mom.
Nice.
I didn't know Harrison Ford was your
Harrison
mom.
Ford is correct. Drew.
That's amazing.
I have Harrison Ford.
And we have JT,
Harrison Ford.
So McQueenie with 3, JTE with 2, Bibiani with 3 as we get to our next question here.
Which comes from the category of 70s. What is the name of Danny Zuko's greaser gang in Greece?
Oh.
Drew seems to know. Bibiani trying to find it. 5, 4, 3,
2,
1. Pens down. Pens down.
I just
And Meredith.
They're the wannabe pink ladies.
No. Bibbs.
I also put Pink Ladies.
No. Drew.
The T-Birds?
T-Birds is correct. JT.
The Greasers?
Nope.
No.
And Stacy.
T-Birds.
T-Birds is
I
correct.
really remembered.
Stacy gets herself out of a hole there because Stacy has, as long as Meredith
Who cares?
misses.
The Pink Ladies are the cool ones.
And we'll
I
see.
know, they're the wannabes.
All right, here we go. Our next category here is Ridley Scott movies. Ridley Scott. It's the final question in this round. Who played Balian, the blacksmith turned crusader, in Ridley Scott's 2005 film, Kingdom of Heaven? JT with 2, team champion. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bibbs.
Orlando Bloom.
Correct. Drew.
Orlando Bloom.
JTE.
Orlando Bloom.
Stacy.
Legolas himself, Orlando Bloom.
And Meredith.
Orlando Bloom.
Got it on that one, but with that, Meredith Berg has been eliminated. Comes in. It's all about the questions you get. Drew McQueenie, 5 points here, but Meredith is out. And now we have our next competitor. Representing MODOK! He is the big kahuna, Matt Part of that legend of MODOK. Everybody can say this is so close to beating JTE.
And always dressed like he's on a vacation.
Everybody up at that table at one point or another has had a beef with JTE.
Even JTE, it's amazing.
Even himself.
All right, even JT's had a beef with himself. That's correct. Okay. Now we get our next category here. You ready, Jen?
Our next question comes from the category of musicals. Name the 1980s musical from the synopsis. Hopefuls try out before a demanding director for a part in a new musical.
Drew McQueenie on fire right now. Hasn't missed the last 10 questions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drew.
Chorus line.
That's correct. GT.
No idea. Fame.
Stacy.
Is that a musical?
A chorus line.
Stacy got it. Matt.
42nd Street, which is a song.
and Bibbs.
30-movie
Of course,
musical.
line.
Bibbs got it. This is where Bibbs is very strong in these first round type of questions too. So this is dangerous for
As
anybody.
long as they're easy, I get them.
All right. Our next question here is Cameron Diaz.
Drink your coffee.
Cameron Diaz. Okay. Cameron Diaz movies. What 1997 film starred Cameron Diaz and Ewan McGregor and was directed by Danny Boyle? This table, I mean, it's getting harder and harder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Evil.
Excess baggage?
Incorrect. Stacy.
Didn't know it.
Matt.
A Life Less Ordinary.
It's correct. Bibbs.
I like this movie. A Life Less Ordinary.
Correct.
Life Less Ordinary.
Drew McQueenie. When was the last time he missed? Unbelievable. As we get
Drew,
to
could you
it.
miss just once for us? You're making us look bad.
Sure.
Next
Okay,
one.
thank
Here
you.
we go.
Next time.
I got plenty of them in me, so don't worry about it.
Jen.
Next question comes from the category of Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell starred as Steve Stronghold in this 2005 family comedy. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stacy.
I didn't know this one either.
All right, and Matt Ashley.
Just like me, I am Sky High.
I like this movie too, Sky High.
Dang it.
It's a good flick.
Yeah, Sky High.
Wow, and McQueen. Excuse me.
Sky High.
Yeah,
I
wow.
knew that. I knew it. Dang
That
it.
ties JTE and Howard with Stacy missing there. And our next category here is Oscar films. Oscar films. What is the only documentary to win 2 Academy Awards? One for Best Documentary and the other Best Song. What is the only documentary to win 2 Academy Awards? One for Best Documentary and the other for Best Song. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Evil, pens down. And who's that? Matt.
Your mom.
No, that's been answered already.
Was it Fahrenheit 9/11?
No, Drew.
You asked and I gave. I do not know the answer.
That's
Yes!
right, JT.
Thank you, Drew.
I went with his thinking, but Bowling for Columbine?
No, and Stacy.
I don't know.
No, we're looking for Inconvenient Truth. An Inconvenient Truth.
Best song?
That was an inconvenient question for all of us.
All right, so
I didn't know
this
the
very
song.
apropos.
this is really going to be
Goddamn
interesting
Russian
here.
hackers.
Really interesting here as we get to our final question. All right.
We both got it.
Next question comes from the category of Matthew McConaughey. Matthew McConaughey starred opposite Jodie Foster in this 1997 Robert Zemeckis sci-fi film.
JTE and Howard, one of them has to miss.
You and me.
And one of them has to miss. 5,
4,
4,
One of us got it.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Bibbs.
Contact.
Correct.
Contact.
Correct. JTE.
Contact.
Stacy.
Contact.
And Matt.
All right.
Had it. So with that, JTE and Stacy Howard have been eliminated.
It feels good.
Drew McQueen's still on that table.
This is what it's like to beat JTE. This is the dream.
They finally.
This is the dream.
No, he's flaunting the belt. So he doesn't care. Yeah. Pissed off JTE is my favorite type. All right.
Bye.
Okay. Our next competitor representing Collider, making her Schmoedown debut. Give it up for Haley Fauci. Haley Fauci, a very knowledgeable .com writer, been a Schmoedown fan for a while, coming in here against some really tough competitors.
This
Let's
is
see what
not
she
the
can do.
table you want to make your debut
No,
against.
or maybe it is, depending on the performance that she can have. And their next opponent, representing the Fife Club. You remember him last year for XX5XX. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark the Android Andreyko. Emma Fife with the Android. What a superstar he was last year. Can he do it again, Jen? Can he do it again? Can he knock out yet another table? 2 of those guys were at the
I
table last
know.
year.
This is going to be a crazy opportunity for him to possibly do it again.
Yeah, and
Let's see.
he's sitting at the same spot he was last year.
It makes for a good picture, you know, right in the middle of the frame.
We'll see. We'll see.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a question. We
Yeah.
can cheat, right?
No, you cannot cheat.
Yeah, that's a hard no.
No cheating.
Can I cheat off him?
Yeah.
Wait,
All right.
watch that.
Okay,
Remember the
guys, here we
titles.
go. Next category is heist films. Heist films. Nicolas Cage and Giovanni Ribisi play brothers in which heist film? All writing down here. What? Totally unknown right now is Haley. What can Haley do? 5, 4, 3,
2,
1. Drew.
Gone in 60 seconds.
Correct. Haley.
Gone in 60 seconds.
Got it. Mark.
Gone in 60 seconds.
Matt.
One of my favorite movies going in 60
Wow. And
Really?
Let's ride. Okay, we got it. All right, next category.
Nice.
Next category.
Next category. Your question comes from the category of sci-fi films. Who plays the lead in Duncan Jones' Source Code?
Oh, writing it down. 5.
We get points for spelling, right?
4.
I hope so.
3.
Spoiler.
2, 1. Pens down. Haley.
Oh, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Correct. Mark.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
And Matt.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
And Bibbs.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Drew.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
You all got it.
All
2,
right.
2, 2. This is getting tough now. Ron Howard. Ron Howard is the next one. Ron Howard. Who plays neurotic dad Gil Buckman in Ron Howard's 1989 film Parenthood?
Drew, I know it's an 80s film, but if you wouldn't mind missing this one too, I'd really appreciate it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark.
My favorite Ron Howard film, Steve Martin.
Correct. Matt Atchity.
He's a wild and crazy guy.
Bibbs.
Steve Martin.
Drew.
That would be Steve Martin.
Haley.
I didn't have it.
Haley didn't have it.
Oh.
Haley didn't have it. That's the problem with this type
Tough
of table. Yeah. All right. Ron Howard and your
Easy
next-
table though, so it's on me.
Here we go.
Next question comes from the category of Cameron Diaz.
Yeah.
Who voices Fiona's mother in the Shrek films? Slamming pens down on
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Matt.
God.
No. Bibiani.
Julie Andrews?
Correct.
God.
Drew.
Julie Andrews.
Haley.
Julie Andrews.
Got it. Mark.
Julie Andrews.
Julie Andrews. So Matt's in
In
trouble.
Matt's defense, she's God.
Matt and Haley here on the fence here as we get to our final category, Marvel. Marvel. Name one of the 2 X-Men who team up with Deadpool in Deadpool. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Bibbs.
Colossus.
Correct. Drew.
Colossus.
Haley.
Colossus.
Mark.
Colossus
Matt.
and Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
Colossus.
And with that, Matt Atchity and Haley Fouch have been eliminated. But that's because of 5, 5, 5, and a 4.
Yep.
So Haley, though, I mean, Haley answered 4 questions up
Such a
top.
strong round
I
by
want
her.
to see Haley back immediately. That
They'll
would be
be
4
back.
questions there.
Gotta make
So, all right, there we
that.
go, guys.
Russian nesting dolls.
Look at this. Just like last year, these 3 guys are
Here we are again, guys.
Yep. And their next opponent, returning to the Schmoedown. You last saw him in the 2014 Ultimate Schmoedown, Naveed McElhardy. That is an old school player right there. Made his debut against Gray Drake. Haven't seen him since. Producer, I met him over at Joe Silver's company. What can he do against these 3 guys, though? I do not know. What do you think, Jen? You think Naveed's got a chance?
Not in hell.
All right.
I'm so hungover that I wore this shirt in case you ask a Roadhouse question.
That's fair. That's fair. All right.
Just look down.
And their next opponent, representing the league, making his Schmoedown debut, Johnny LaQuasto. Headed in there with Roxy and LaQuasto, wanting to finally get in there. Can he do it? Can he make an impact here against the likes of Andreyko, Bibiani, and Drew, both McQueenie?
Glad he's wearing a seatbelt around his neck.
Is this
He's gonna have to
considered
buckle up.
well, don't get too cocky, kid.
Yeah.
All right. What's
It's a good joke.
What's our next one?
It's a fantastic
First
joke.
category
Yeah.
comes from Tim Burton. When Lydia comes to Beetlejuice for help near the end of the film, what does he say right after she says his name 3 times? That's a tough one.
It's a tough
Should I
one.
repeat that
Yeah,
for
repeat
them?
it. Repeat it.
When Lydia comes to Beetlejuice for help near the end of the film, what does he say right after she says his name 3 times? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
True.
Don't think I heard this. It's showtime?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Naveed.
Sandworms, you hate them, right? I hate them myself.
That's good.
Great
Good impression, but
impression.
no. Mark.
It's showtime.
Correct. Johnny.
I just want to say a miracle's about to happen. I got one right. It's showtime.
Wow. Good. Showtime. There you go.
Nice.
Did you say it's showtime?
No,
or just
it's
showtime. Can't give you that. It's showtime.
It's showtime.
It's showtime. So that is incorrect on Bibiani. So
Hear the
McQueenie-
peanut gallery screaming outside.
I know.
Bye, guys.
But no, listen. After that top 10 and Patriots match, you got to write the whole damn thing.
In English.
Yes, it's showtime. So Bibbs and Naveed missed it, but McQueenie, LaQuasto, and Andreyko did hit it. Okay, next question is Disney. You will find a bloodhound dog by the name of Bruno in what Disney animated classic? You'll find a bloodhound dog by the name of Bruno in what Disney animated classic?
I can't believe Bibbs is still standing.
I know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Naveed.
All dogs go to heaven.
Incorrect. Mark.
Fox and the Hound?
Incorrect. Johnny.
More Dolomite questions, please.
No. Bibbs.
101 Dalmatians?
No. And Drew.
I have the Aristocats.
Nope, Cinderella. Cinderella was the answer. Okay. Next question.
Deep cuts.
Yep.
Next question comes in the category of Sly and Arnie. In what film did Sylvester Stallone play the role of a trucker named Lincoln Hawk?
5,
4,
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Mark Andreyko.
The arm wrestling movie.
Well, correct, but wrong. LaQuasto.
I was going to say Hudson Hawk.
Nope. Bibbs.
Over the Top.
Correct. True.
Over the Top.
And Naveed.
Over the top.
You got it. So Naveed with that. Wow. McWeeny here, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. We're in trouble here, ladies and gentlemen. As we get to classics. Classics is your next one. Classics. What color were the slippers in Wizard of Oz originally intended to be before it changed to red to take full advantage of the Technicolor film process? What color were the slippers in the Wizard of Oz originally intended to be before it changed to red to take full advantage of the Technicolor film process? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Johnny.
Silver.
Correct. Bibbs.
Silver.
Drew.
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
and Naveed.
I put white.
And silver. That's correct.
Whoa.
2. So Naveed desperately needs to hit this here as we get to our final question.
Let's hope he knows something about Charlize Theron.
Again?
Yes, she made many films.
Who plays Charlize Theron's sister Freya in the 2016 adventure fantasy The Huntsman: Winter's War?
5,
4, 3,
2, 1. Bibbs.
Emily Blunt.
Correct. McQueenie.
Emily Blunt.
Naveed.
Drew McQueenie.
Mark.
He didn't
Mark.
me. Emily Blunt.
Correct. And Johnny.
Keeping with the Huntsman theme, Helen Hunt.
It's okay, though, but with that, Naveed McElhargy has been eliminated. And we are now. All right.
It's a hot table right now.
And their next opponent. She is the 2017 Rookie of the Year.
Mark Andreyko's clapping already.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up from the Fight Club, Rachel the Crusher Huge. Emma Fife walking her second member out. The first is Aaron Kutchin getting a big round of applause. Rachel.
The crowd loves her. The table loves her. Johnny's hanging himself.
Love her. Yep. Johnny.
He knew that seatbelt was going to come in handy at some point.
Johnny knows he's in trouble. Yeah, all right.
Is it more dignified or less dignified if I forfeit now?
That wasn't me hanging myself. It was actually just asphyxiation.
All right. Here we go. Steven Spielberg. Steven Spielberg is your first. Steven Spielberg's Jaws was released in which year? All 5 of the competitors looking like they know it. Johnny's having a struggle.
I'll accept Johnny.
He's struggling. 5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
Drew.
I think I got it wrong. I think I put 74.
That's incorrect. Rachel.
75.
Correct. Mark.
75.
Correct. Johnny.
75.
Holy!
74.
Wow. I can hear the crowd to my left going nuts, and I can hear the crowd to my right going nuts. All right, so Drew and Bibiani missed that one. That is huge. Oh, wow. Johnny hits it. Cushing and Andreyko. Okay, next question. Nice.
Next question comes from Middle Earth.
Look at Rachel. This is, we had no idea.
Is this a Game of Thrones question?
When I came up, there wasn't a category called Films the Beast likes.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
In the Fellowship of the Ring, what are Merry and Pippin's punishment for stealing one of Gandalf's fireworks?
Rachel Cushing writing it down. The Crusher, I know, wanted to go a couple more rounds this year and has just had a very different career in the last 5.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
Cushing.
Washing dishes.
Correct. And Draco.
I don't believe it is. Washing dishes.
You got it.
You rubbed off.
LaCosta.
Watching a Cameron Diaz film.
That's a reward.
Bibbs.
It's washing dishes.
Correct.
Washing dishes.
Okay. McWeenie, LaQuasto, Bibiani tied. Cushing and Andreyko from the Fife Club also tied. Next category is dramas. Who directed the 1975 drama Barry Lyndon? The competitors who have not entered yet are moaning.
They didn't like that one up
5,
there.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Mark.
Stanley Kubrick.
Correct. Costo.
Martin Scorsese.
Bibbs.
It's my favorite Stanley Kubrick movie.
And Drew.
Stanley Kubrick.
Rachel.
Stanley Kubrick.
Mark. Oh, you said it already. You did it. Okay. So Cushing has 3, and Draco 3, McQueenie 2, Bibiani 2, and Costo has 1. Okay, our next category here, Jen.
Next category is action. Who plays the President of the United States in the action film White House Down?
This is intense. The game is, I mean, there's so many superstars already have been in here so far.
And so many to come.
McQueenie, and Drew's been in there for a long time. Okay, 5,
4,
3, 2, 1. Johnny.
My only president, Dennis Haysbert.
That is incorrect.
Really incorrect. My
Bibbs.
favorite president, Jamie Foxx.
Correct.
I mean, President Jamie Foxx.
Rachel.
Jamie Foxx.
And Mark.
Marginally better than Trump, Jamie Foxx.
That's my president.
All right, so
We
it
can
doesn't
all agree
really,
White House Down is a
doesn't
great
really
movie, right?
matter here as we
Yes.
get. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
well,
miracles only last so long.
We are going to go through the question anyway. It doesn't really matter though. But we have last because for point wise, next is 2000s. Who plays the escort Jade in The Hangover? Jade. And
Typecasting.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Bibbs.
Don't remember.
Doesn't matter. Drew.
Yeah.
Rachel.
Heather Graham.
Yes,
correct.
Mark.
Heather Graham.
Yes, and Johnny.
I love you guys.
Another. And with that, Johnny LaQuasto has been eliminated. It's a 5-5. This
is your first time?
Look at that.
Sure is.
Awesome. Johnny got to go one round here with some heavyweights, but look at that. So now, look at that table. McQueenie, Cushing, and Draco, and Bibiani. Who is going to hit this? Who's next? Who can hang with these guys? And their next opponent. Arriving from the airport a half an hour ago, representing Collider and Schmoes Know, the 2016 Ultimate Schmoedown winner and former team champion, Mark Baby Karen. Hell yeah! Look at him, he is. Ellis walking in. Waiting. No one knew he would be in this one. He was out of town. I knew him. And here he is.
His adorable pink headphones and neck rest. He is ready to go.
Ready to go. Mark Ellis is
All right.
ready to go.
I got a connection in 20 minutes. Let's make this quick.
Okay.
First question comes from the category of Kate Blanchett. Kate Blanchett plays stepmother to Lily James in what film?
Ellis also actually looks well rested, even
He
though he's on the
does.
plane. Yeah.
Good color.
Yeah, but it's a
On the
plane rest. It doesn't count.
Doesn't matter. 5,
No.
4, 3, 2.
That's what I did the night
Drew.
before.
Mirror, mirror?
That's incorrect.
Oh.
Rachel.
I don't
No,
have it.
and Draco.
Cinderella.
Correct.
Correct.
Mark.
Cinderella.
Correct.
Cinderella.
Wow. So and
Wrong
Draco,
one. Yep.
Ellis, and Bibbs having that
movie.
one.
I love that movie.
Cushing and McQueenie missing. All right, the
It is a
MCU.
surprisingly good movie. It's the best Disney remake.
The MCU. In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, what type of vessel can S.H.I.E.L.D. operate in the air or at sea, which was first seen in The Avengers? In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, what type of vessel can S.H.I.E.L.D. operate in the air or at sea, which was first seen in The Avengers? 5, 4,
3,
2, 1. Pens down. Rachel.
Helicarrier.
Correct. Mark.
Helicarrier.
Yes. Ellis.
Be a hydro lift.
Incorrect. And Bibbs.
Helicarrier.
Yes. Drew.
Yeah, I'm clearly done.
Oh, wow. Fried
Yeah.
on that one. Fried
Not
on
if
that
I have anything to say about it, McQueenie.
I don't know. We'll see.
The next three questions are all release dates of
1-1.
Jaws
Okay.
movies.
Good.
Next category.
Next question comes from the category of war.
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing.
Say that again.
What 2014 war film was directed by Angelina Jolie?
This is a table. This is a table of all stars here. Hall of Famers. 5,
4, 3, 2.
1. Pens down, please. And Mark and Draco.
Unbroken?
Correct.
I'm more like a Hall of Famer for like a journalist than a player,
You
but
got
I got
it.
this one
You
right.
got it.
Unbroken.
Unbroken.
And Drew?
Unbroken.
There you go. Rachel?
Unbroken.
Okay, so Cushing
All right.
2, Andreyko 3, Bibiani 3, Ellis has 2, McWeeny has 1. Okay.
That never's going to happen again.
Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson is the next category. Samuel L. Jackson played the lead in this biographical basketball drama released in 2005. Five, four, three, two, one. Ellis.
Fun story. I did crowd warm up during this shoot. Coach Carter.
Correct. Bibbs.
Fun story. I did not do crowd warm up during Coach Carter.
McWeeny.
Coach Carter. That's not a
Rachel.
fun story.
Rachel didn't have it. Andreyko.
Fun story, I was Samuel L. Jackson's stand-in. Coach Carter.
Coach Carter. So it comes down to McWeeny and Cushing here as we get to the fifth question here, which is 2000s.
And that's fine with me. 'cause I let it
2000s. Can they
Oh,
take each other out?
Deep cut.
Or can somebody miss?
From the category of 2000s, in Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium, what actress plays the manager that has been chosen to take over the Wonder Emporium?
McWeeny and Cushing hit it together.
Christian, you remember seeing that fart box?
I do, actually. 5. But Ellis, 4. Ellis could go out 2 if he doesn't get a 3. 2, 1. Hands down, please. Ellis got McWeeny. And Bibbs.
Natalie Portman?
Correct.
Natalie!
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 Rachel.
Natalie!
And
Natalie!
Mark.
Natalie Portman.
Natalie!
Queen Amidala.
That is correct. And with that, Rachel Cushing and Drew McWeeny have
Get out of here! Baby Carrots is back in town, baby!
Welcome back, baby carrots.
All right, so with that, we just had our 2 big competitors, Cushing and Drew McWeeny, by the way, out there for so many different rounds here. Rachel Cushing. All right, guys. So that's part 1 of the video. Go over to part 2 as we start to get in the second half. That was the first half. All of our competitors. Mark Ellis was number 27. The rest of the competitors will come in. Go to that second video, and we'll be right back.